Showtime.
Listen, once in a generation, a lifetime. People say. People say.
This is man's. Okay.
Stars will align to produce something so perfect.
Oh my lamb.
That you just got to sit back and enjoy it. And this, for the people who don't know, is Alfredo 1. Alfredo being a combination of Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist, superstar rap producer, amazing lyricist Freddie Gibbs. And as soon as, listen, we got Alfredo 1, and respectfully, we was like, I said, we're full. It was good Alfredo. Classic Alfredo, even someone will say. But like a phoenix from the ashes, when Alchemist was at his lowest, when Freddie Gibbs was in the most beefs he's ever been in, we got the notification.
Hello.
Alfredo 2, coming this summer.
Coming this summer.
I said, this summer?
This summer.
I looked around, you know who I saw? I saw Pusha T.
Uh-oh.
I saw Malice, and they've been doing a press one for a year.
I saw the Carter 6.
The Carter 6 was dropping. Fucking Tyler Creator dropped this week.
What?
Listen,
I wasn't interested in that either.
But they stood tall. And listen, Alfredo 2, Alchemist, Freddie Gibbs is the best rap album to come out this year. Is a classic and puts Freddie Gibbs at 4 of them. Listen, just highlights of the album. Song of the year, Freddie Gibbs don't even got the best part on. And I want to open this up, especially for Daniel, because Daniel talked a lot about this in the Carter 6. This feel like he was throwing the ball in the post a lot to Shaq. Like the Alchemist performance and the way these beats breathe and just put a cohesive album together is unlike it's probably one of the best produced albums I've ever heard in my life.
All right. That's a great segue because that's where I was going first, man. First off, you deserve that, Freddie. You deserve that game. Secondly, did y'all know Alfredo was Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs put together?
I didn't know.
Was I the only person that just caught on to that?
I didn't know that.
Okay, that makes me feel better,
I didn't know that either.
They tweeted that, and I was like, what?
I just thought he like Alfredo. I didn't know
That's funny.
I was like,
There was like, because when the cover came out, people was like, why is it ramen? And niggas was like, Alfredo is them. Like, they're Alfredo. Like, it's not the food.
I was like, no way.
That's a 2 + 2 = 4 moment.
Come on, bro. Oh, shit.
Them niggas good, man. They're good, man.
They're great. Shout out to Tony the Tiger, man. But seriously, Alchemist, Freddie Gibbs. First off, thank you. As a rap fan, someone that just loves rap music and want rap music to put on in the car and be able to play an album together and be happy to listen to an album. I'm talking to you and Nelson a lot. I've been listening to old albums a lot, so it's just been that. Albums. If you on a playlist, too bad this year.
Yeah, I'm an album nigga, bro.
It's albums all year. Yeah. And this is another one added to the rotation. But like I said, I wanted to piggyback off of his point about the cohesiveness of this project. I'm making a public service announcement now. Rappers, please go get with one producer and make an album.
Please.
It just makes the album better. And I will say this. Some of you like different sounds. Your Drakes, your Waynes, your Kendricks have different sounds, different genres they hit. That's okay. Get an executive producer.
Right.
So it's a producer in that studio. It's an Alchemist, it's a Metro, it's a Manny Fresh in that studio, listening to every beat, every syllable, every sound, so he can say, this don't make sense here. Exactly. Even if that's not his beat, this beat just don't make sense for this album. You can go get one from Tay Keith, but this London beat don't make sense right here. Right. That is what you need. Now, Alchemist did this entire album by himself, and like it said, it sounds like a score. Yeah. It sounds like this is the soundtrack to a film, to a TV show. Facts. He's painting pictures. Yeah. And not only are the words painting pictures, the instruments behind the words are painting pictures. Yeah. This is a masterclass in a rapper and a producer coming together and marrying a sound. Right. Walking into the studio saying, yo, we're here to do this. Right. And this is what we're going to accomplish, and we won't leave or put this product out until this is accomplished. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like a lot of of these rappers nowadays are going into the studio like, all right, let's get high.
Yeah.
let's figure out where this goes.
Right.
And it's hurting the genre because as much as the hits are amazing and as much as the club drives currency, your genre is only as good as your best albums.
Facts.
And that is always what's going to speak to the masses, is who is putting out the best bodies of work.
Facts.
Because, when you see a Billboard song and you see it was streamed a gazillion times,
right.
It's not, I'll give a realistic number. You saw it was streamed 950,000 times this week. This one person does not have 950,000 fans that listen to their music every single week.
Facts.
But when you craft an album and you give a fan base something to listen to over and over and over again, you make up those streams that one hit generates.
Exactly.
And that's what these kids are missing with these 24 songs album. You're going to make the same amount of money with the 12-song cohesive album as you do the 24-song playlist album.
Exactly. Niggas can only listen to so much music.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or every album will be 30 songs.
So I'll get back into Freddie in a second. Jeremy, how did you feel about Alfredo 2?
So I'll say this. So before I listened to Freddie Gibbs, I had played NBA YoungBoy, and it was terrible. It was so I transitioned. I went from NBA YoungBoy.
What a palate cleanse.
Yeah. I went straight from and I love YoungBoy fans.
Yeah.
Don't kill me on this one, but
I went
straight from YoungBoy to Freddie Gibbs. So I have to go back and listen to it again. I think. Like, Freddie Gibbs has always been the guy where, ride late at night, I'm going to play Freddie Gibbs.
That's a good one.
I'm get some work done. I'm playing Freddie Gibbs. I'm going to go into it. But I seen what drew me to it because he was shooting a lot of shots.
Oh, yeah.
He was shooting a lot of shots.
Lavish habits. I didn't even realize he dissed the City Girls till this afternoon. I had no clue.
Yup.
And me being a part-time New Yorker, and I'm a big Jim Jones Capo fan.
Jim Jones been taking a lot of shots.
I don't know how I feel about that.
He said, fuck these love and hip-hop niggas. I'm at the Oscars.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one, but I think I'm going to go back and listen to the album again.
Yeah.
I think it was definitely a good transition from me going from young boy who trying to be a rock star now. Which that ain't you.
Listen, he got indicted. I get it.
I get it.
That indictment.
I get it. But you're not Uzi, brother. You're not Playboy Cardi, brother. Yeah, you got to,
Listen, I also like YoungBoy music, so I did tap in. That album, that sounded like his lawyer had a long conversation.
Bro, like no killing, no shooting, no.
It sounded like his lawyer was like, "Yo,
no, for real.
Yo, we can't keep doing this."
Hey, you might go to country. Yeah.
Yo, that's a fact.
It was bad. So
look, brother, something's got to change.
I don't know if we can beat the case.
It's only so many parties out here, my nigga.
Yeah. So with that being said, I enjoy it. Listen to it again. I'm not as biggest fan as you guys are, but I can appreciate.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs to me, he makes this good music. I put Freddie Gibbs. He's probably a better rapper than them, but I put Freddie Gibbs, Payroll, Larry June, good.
Shout Larry June, who's on the album.
Yeah. Who makes good music? What's my other guy? He got the what's his name? Primo.
Preem. I need to
Preem. I put them in the same. Right. They just make good music.
That's a fact.
They're gonna stick to what they know. They're not gonna go outside of what. They're not gonna do too much. They're gonna stick to that and make good music. So that's why I enjoy it. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again.
1,000%. You mentioned it's like a score to a movie, and it's so. Listen, I've probably heard this album 10 times since it's already came out, but the songs that have stuck out to the most were first the last song.
Yeah.
Where first you get the flute in the beat, and then it ties back into him talking about how nobody but Andre 3000 rap better than him. It's so, listen, amazing production top to bottom, but what I always love, and I wanted to voice this as the kind of a voice of Freddie Gibbs fans, it's always so entertaining. It's always so funny as hell listening to this nigga rap. Like, you legit have no clue what this nigga's finna say next.
Yeah.
So I got a quick question. I have to cut you off.
No,
quick question is, and you would know this, give me two things. Mm-hmm. Why isn't Freddie bigger, to the masses?
Yeah.
And then second, why isn't he as liked amongst some of his peers? Like, what's explain that?
So the Freddie Gibbs story, that's a good question because it does feel like he kind of comes out of nowhere for a lot of people because he is from a different generation. Freddie Gibbs was signed to Jeezy.
I remember that, yeah.
And him and Jeezy had label beef where he got stuck in that deal and he couldn't release music.
I remember that, yeah.
So he went through a time where he had to get out of that deal, went independent, and then he still kept making music all the way up through this point once he got out of the Jeezy deal. So that's why he's not as big because I think he's still independent. But why is he not as big as his peers? I think it's because what I just said, that nigga has there's no clue what that nigga's gonna say next.
Yeah.
Like for the niggas that used to follow Freddie Gibbs on Instagram back when we had an Instagram, that nigga is insane. It's a wonder he can make music as well as as focused as he does the way he is. But nigga act, nigga rap, he really do it all.
I see his acting. His acting, I like his acting.
Yeah, I want to piggyback off of what it said with one simple thing, bro. He has a video of on YouTube of him cooking crack cocaine.
That's a fact.
That is why
and having a nigga tested. He had a nigga tested in that video.
Freddie Gibbs is one of them. It ain't the raps he be saying. He was living that. That's not like I was rapping from the perspective of my brother. This is I did this. I did all.
I forget what song it was on. He was like, "My name cocaine. They not gonna put me in them nominees."
Bro, he's not lying about what he's doing. And I think when you get to that point, it's only so big you can get. It's only they only gonna let your image grow so far.
But it's the thing it's why I want to understand. I'm saying from respect from peers, and I'll say this. Y'all familiar with Starlito, right?
Yeah.
Starlito is so, even though he might not be as big,
right?
I feel like he gets more respect from his peers, and that's why I'm trying to figure out why.
I will say it's especially because he's been in the game so long. I think it's hot and cold with niggas with Freddie. Okay. I think he's been in the game so long. It's people he got beef with. I think he's beef with Currency right now. And Jim Jones.
How you beef with Currency?
Yeah. Well, they had personal because him, Currency, and Alchemist did an album.
Okay.
And now
I'm about to say
Alchemist don't fuck with Currency either. So
okay, so it must be okay.
Yeah. But when you're in the game so long, especially with how competitive that space is, you gotta think about if the old niggas still rapping, they don't got a lot of real estate to share.
Yeah.
Jim Jones fans is Freddie Gibbs fans. Pusha T fans is Freddie Gibbs fans.
I agree.
And that's what happened with him and Benny. Because him and Benny the Butcher had collabed in the past, and now they still have real beef.
Yeah.
And it's because it's only so much food in the bowl for real.
Yeah. And also, remember the era Freddie come from. Remember, we just said he was signed to Jeezy, and he was with Jeezy before he was signed to him. So he comes from that era of this is a sport, this is competition. Yeah. So whereas we live in this new age where Drake gonna get on stage, Cole gonna get on stage and say, "This guy changed my life." Freddie don't come from that. Yeah. So the peers know who he is. You can't hear this music as a rapper and not know what he's doing.
That's real.
Yeah.
But we not gonna sit around and say that. We not gonna sit around. We all, like it said, we all trying to eat from. I still listen to rappers 35 and up crowd. It's only so many of us. So I can't be running around when I'm Pusha T, Jim Jones, go listen to his music instead of mine. You might not come back to my music. I think it has a lot to do with just the era he come from. And then, like you said, the slice of the pie that's left.
And he has always maintained being in the underground, kind of with Alchemist. As well respected as Alchemist is in the music circles and to people who love hip hop, Alchemist isn't a household name like DJ Khaled or anybody like that.
Exactly.
And that's kind of how it is with Gibbs, where when people speak about Pinata and Alfredo One, and I always forget the name of the other one with the tiger stripes, but
I'm sorry, Pinata.
Oh, Bandana, you're right. Yeah, so Pinata's the one I thought I forgot. So, but when people talk about Pinata, Bandana, Alfredo, that's why it was such a big. It was a big conversation in a small section of niggas where it was there's a lot of niggas out there that think Freddie Gibbs got 3-4 classics.
Yes.
And those albums are in nerd rap circles are held super high.
Yes.
But that doesn't cross over to the mainstream. It's kind of like the Griselda thing. Yeah. It's it's only so hot the Griselda niggas get, but everybody know Griselda go.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm saying. When you say Griselda, I just feel, and it may be because sometimes the narrative can be put. Right, I think sometimes Freddie Gibbs has been put into I'm not saying he's corny,
right,
but he's been put into very corny situations.
Oh no, he do. No, that's the thing, and I think that's the real answer. As a celebrity or brand, Freddie Gibbs do hella corny shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like his online presence, like he as a person is corny. Like that is kind of the biggest thing he fights against currently is all the stigma and stuff that hangs around his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the game is
Yeah.
because the game one of the ones to me doesn't have any bad albums. He's a great rapper.
Facts.
He does corny stuff, but I still feel like Game is still revered. Yeah. But also remember Game came with so okay.
And Freddie Gibbs don't got know how we do.
So yeah,
Freddie Gibbs ain't got them.
I get it. So I thank you for breaking it down.
And like with the peer shit, like Freddie Gibbs shot at J. Cole for no reason. Just for the love of the game.
I get what you're saying.
Just for the love of the game. Like
and I do love your point because we've said a lot, but maybe the biggest point is the one you made about him just being corny. And we live in an age where if two things. One, if the masses don't like you, I can't like you because I feel lame. And two, if the internet tell you lame, that's it.
Right.
And once that internet say you lame, it's only so many tweets me-ish and Chris can get off about how good Freddie Gibbs is before somebody come tell us he lame.
Yeah.
And I think because I come from, and it's not because of I think what the internet says, because I put like rappers and people, like, they're still the same people, but like my rappers I listen to, I love my rappers to be cool. Like, man, you're cool. Like sometimes that's not P, bro. Like, so that's how I look at it from that standpoint. Like the whole thing with academics, I was like, he lost the academics. Like, like, but at the same time, and I realized like Acts bring it up like it's like about money and like Act you make a lot of money. So it's less. Oh, so that's why I was asking like why is it not?
Hey, listen, he shot an Act on this album too.
But he said he gonna squeeze Act titty. Like you can't be the biggest rapper in the world and say shit like that.
Listen, Lavish Habits is one of the funniest songs. He said, "I'm gonna squeeze his titty, that fat bastard," and rhyme fat bastard with Gunna snitching. He a rap bastard.
Yeah. But no, I'm definitely a fan. I'm a fan. I just want to like, why is he not? He still should be revered, like, as in like in the circles more than what he should be. That's all I'm saying.
I think in rap circles he'll get that, especially after these. Like, I think like collab album wise, producer artist, like he is in what like rarefied air.
100%, yeah.
Of like projects, and I loved your point about the PSA. Like, yo, get with one producer and one artist and do an album, and like that goes back to Future and Metro.
Yes.
Two best rap albums that year were Future and Metro albums. Like, be in the lab with one person, and Freddie talks about that. Like, he feels like he's more locked in with just Alchemist because just how like great Alchemist is. Iron is sharpening iron,
and he also because he spoke about how Alchemist pushes him as a rapper because he picks and makes unorthodox beats.
Right. Yeah.
And a big part of being a rapper is pushing your pen. Right. And I think that has gotten mixed up with pushing your creativity. Right. And people are going from, I have to be the best all-around artist before they become the best rapper. Right. And that be the thing that people don't understand when I'm sorry I bring up our GOAT so much, but they're so prevalent to these music conversations. Yeah. Before Kanye and Wayne, because those are the biggest two names that did it first, really switched over to rock music and the 808 sound that Kanye was doing and the pop music he was doing. Carter 3, Graduation, College Dropout, Dedication 2, Dedication 3, all of these classic projects, classic moments, classic features had come out to the point where both of them were looked at as the best in the world at their field. Masters. So now I have mastered my crafts. I have the room, opportunity, and time to work on this other style of music. Right. These new rappers are saying, all right, I dropped a good album. Yeah. Let's go make rock music.
Shout out Young Boy.
Let's go make country. Like, no. You still have room to get better as a rapper. Yeah. I'll say this. Go listen to 2014 Forest Hills Drives by J. Cole. And then go listen to the offseason. I don't care what you think about what is the better album, which album has the better music. Go listen to J. Cole rap on those two albums. And tell me that the version of J. Cole that had the Grammy-nominated Album of the Year became a better rapper 6, 7, 8 years down the line.
Right.
That's real.
So you're not pushing your pen. You're pushing your creativity, but you're leaving your pen behind. And as a rapper, if you don't have your pen, you have nothing. And that's why these rappers don't last. But to Freddie, and back to his credit, because we got off on a tangent. Yo, Ish already brought it up. Enchilada,
Listen.
That pocket he got in on Enchilada is so unbelievably stupid, bro. Like,
it's crazy because the beat come in so smooth. It come in real low. You get the Anderson Paak in the background.
yeah.